rock with it. Do it, do it, do it.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Orchard Park. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7, Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes. Out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
On 2-yard pickup, makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt.
Formation.
Going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on downs. First down throw for Murray. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Murray's going to throw again. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. Nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Second and 10.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
56, 56.
Allen working from the pistol. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10. Allen to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Chargers out to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Off from a safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
1 yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he's brought down after a gain of coverage.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. from the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. And he will score! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
14. Bills, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one's good for 29.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Look wide. Get this one complete. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Working out of the gun, Murray. Checking it down, this one is caught.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Tight end going in motion here. Murray on third down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Second and 5. The gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Murray, flush to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
McConkey in motion. Again, it's Murray. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Throwing now, Allen. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That one knocked away. That's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Here's third down and a few inches. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a first down.
Allen going to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
One more time going up top with Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Now Murray on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On play action, Allen, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
45-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Throwing again is Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Murray's going to throw again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. And the Chargers have the 1st down. To throw again is Murray. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bills' 17-yard line.
2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one taken in. That's McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
38, Bills 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Give up the middle, and the Bills are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
15-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Picked off by the Kobe D. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On first down, Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball.